Hey guys, I've lost 180 pounds and sometimes my scale creeps up, so I kind of have to do some type of reset. So right now we are going to do a carnivore-ish and a creamy reset. I'm going to show y'all our nightly routine. So I get done watching videos and whatnot. I come in and I each get, it's kind of like a bacon, it's kind of like that bacon things for dogs. Except the ingredients fit Lou's allergies. So they went to daycare today, and Lou was a good boy. Hey, leave it, sit, easy. They gave Lou a bath. I was so proud of my boy. I know, look, eyes up here, mister, eyes up here. Don't be looking down there. There's a meeting. It's my belly button. So we do that. Callie, that's phase 1. This is phase 2. Callie. Callie won't take it straight out of here. My girl has trust issues, and that's it. That's why I buy those, because they like them. Look, I tried to do my dishes again, or I washed them again. I figure when they're dry, I'll see if there's a film on them. So, I don't know. It's like if that was all the dishes I used for the day, why not try to learn to wash my dishes? Or, why not wash my dishes? It feels like there's no oil in there. How about this one? Yep, that one feels good too. They need to finish drying. Anyway, so I think I did a better job. I did order a towel, like a dish drying mat. So let's, hang on, I'll show you what we're taking for lunch tomorrow. Just a second. Fly me to the moon. Do-do-do-do-do. Under the moon, we're gonna fly me to the moon. La 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 la. Next week it's gonna change, but we got ribeye, 2 eggs, and butter. Next week I'm gonna be like, guys, I'm starved to death. I ain't making it. Your girl's hungry. Anyway, it'll be all right. I promise I'm gonna live. So I'm going to put this away and I'll be right back. So they went to daycare today and Lou did let them do a bath. They said that he didn't let them wash, like, where's my finger? Under his belly. So I took a baby wipe and I kind of rubbed under his tummy. Because, he had that accident the other day. And so in my brain, I kept smelling it. And I don't know if I smelled it or not, but I thought, let me just get him a bath. So he had a good bath, except for his tum-tum. So then I used a baby wipe all under there and between his legs and around his boy parts. So he's a clean guy. He's a clean boy. He's a good boy. Let me just give him one more cookie. Give him one more cookie, guys, because he's a good boy. They said he didn't bite nobody. So he was a good boy. Here you go, ma'am. She's not hungry tonight. She ate that. But whenever we got home from daycare, she did not want to eat. So her dinner was still sitting over there untouched. But I had to put it up because, Baby Shark will come around and he'll eat everybody's food. Hey, easy. Good boy. Anyway, all right, well. Oh, you didn't see him. Well, there he is, right there. Where's Baby Shark? All right, well. Okay, we get one more for the road, guys. One more for the road. Fly me to the moon. Yes, ma'am. Mr. Big Stuff. Mr. Big Stuff. Easy. Who do you think you are? Mr. Big Stuff. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hello. How you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm hungry Jack, man. I'm hungry Jack. Here, let me do this. So that way y'all can see me with these and then putting these back on. Anyway, how you doing? Well, I got my brunch. Got my brunch. If the wind's blowing, it might blow my hat off. That might not be so good. I got some paper towels. I'm just holding them underneath my thing. Let's see. Today, oh dang, I did strips again. But that's what I got. So it's strips again. And I just went ahead and put it in one container. So I got my egg, 2 eggs, and then half of a ribeye, and then 2 tablespoons of butter. So what we're going to talk about is what I'm going to do for this upcoming week. I kind of have it, I wrote down the macros so that way we could talk about it a little bit better. And then what I got going on tomorrow. So, but y'all, listen, I got to take a bite first and foremost because you know I do. Hang on. There we go. I managed to wash my dishes last night. And they weren't extra greasy or anything, so it worked out. Then I went on Amazon and ordered a drying mat because I don't want a thing that you got to put everything in. Although I could, I have my dishwasher right there. What I could do is just stack things up on the top shelf of my dishwasher. But that's making too much sense. And I ain't about that thinking life. All right. So I plugged in what I'm eating now versus, like, I'm calling this high fat versus like I done forgot my drink. I ain't walking back in that sun for now. And there ain't enough salt on it either, but that's all right. So what I'm eating right now, the high fat, is about 2,370 calories. When I took the bacon out, that lowered it a little bit. My protein is 154. My total carbs are 26. That's from, I have milk and I have, there's carbs in my creamy, and eggs have 1 carb per egg, or maybe 1.5, whatever. And then my fat is 186. So that's with eating the ribeye, the butter, and the eggs in it. So hang on now. Now if I switched automatically to low fat, which they'll be taking out the butter, with keeping 2 eggs and 80 grams of the 93% ground beef, 80 grams, 8 ounces, so 2 servings if I did 8 ounces of the 93% ground beef, and still keeping the butter at my breakfast, 2 eggs at lunch and 2 eggs at supper, and my creamy. So when I plugged it all in, I'm looking at, and along with my coffee stuff, I'm plugged that in, looking at around 1,457 calories, 158 protein, 27 total carbs, and 80 fat. So it's literally a little over half the fat. But it's also almost 900 calories less. So we're talking a pretty big difference in calories. Hang on, I'm gonna take another bite. So when I plugged it in, I thought, ooh, girl, you're going to have a heck of a time. You're going to feel like hockey do for a little bit if you drop those calories like that. Well, so I thought, okay, well, what if I did like a transition time period where I did like 10 ounces of the 93% for lunch and supper and 3 eggs. So when I plug that in, it looks like it'll be 1,768 calories, 194 protein, 29 total carbs, and 98.1 fat. So it will be dropping, 600 calories. And then my protein will go up, my carbs will go up, and then my fat will go down. So I'm going to hold this up and you can kind of look at what I'm talking about. So this is what I'm doing now. This would be moderate fat, moderate to low fat, and this would be the transition numbers if you can read my handwriting. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. Because like I said, I think Monday will be a day where I'm hangry and cranky and awful and mad, and I don't want to do that. I want to do that all in one day. That's not fair to me or my coworkers. So, it's kind of my game plan for what I'm going to be doing in the next coming week. I'll have one transition week, which is 4th of July week, and then the week after that will be the week where I start the more leaner, or the more the less calories. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it? I don't know. But I just want to try it. I'm sure the scale is going to go down. I know that much. I'm up 0.2 today. So the way the high fat, and it's like we've talked about, this is not a good way of eating for somebody who binges and who cannot, I've tried, but who cannot steadily eat when they're hungry, stop when they're satisfied. If I can't steadily do that, high fat is not going to be for me. So if you're somebody who struggles with that same thing, high fat may not be the best for you. Somebody asked me if I thought high fat was okay for a heart problem. I can't answer that. I'm a nurse, but I'm not your nurse. And I don't trust all the science out there and the lack thereof out there. It depends on how much we've damaged our body. Like, I've done a lot of damage to my body. I'd have 2 stents put in from all the damage I did to my body, as well as genetics. So I do not dare want to give anybody any information or any thoughts about that. I definitely don't want to say or do anything that could lead somebody get off here, cricket, get on, feller. I don't want to do anything that could lead somebody down the wrong road where they hurt somebody and hurt themselves. And to be quite honest, I don't believe all the doctors that we see online either. I know they have their disclaimers. I know they do. But those little disclaimers are so quiet and so brief compared to their overall dramatic content. And I'm just going to say Dr. Barry. I'm going to say his name. He might say, but talk to your doctor first. But in the meantime, he's talking about all these things that are, all these dramatic things. And I understand, the more dramatic you are, the more viewers you get. But, and hey, if that helps one person get off of the processed food train, cool. But we have to be careful with saying these big, broad statements about things. And so he's a doctor, so he can do what he wants to do with his license and whatnot, and with his disclaimers. But that goes with any doctor, any influencer. Like Misha Berry, she's a nurse. So you will always, I'm just going to take this off. You will always hear her say, this is how I do. This is for me. So she's protecting her license. So she's really wise in saying that. And again, I know Dr. Berry does, and the other doctors do. They'll say check to your doctor, but out of the same mouth, they're telling all this scary stuff. And so somebody's going to be like, Dr. Berry said I need to do this. So I'm going to stop. I don't have time to talk to my doctor, which, you know, that's a personal decision. But I'm just saying that's putting somebody's health at risk. So always be careful at what you say you admit, or don't recommend nothing. Don't suggest something. And that's why I try not to be dramatic about stuff. Because all that puffing people up and all that Chicken Little stuff, all that, oh, this is bad, don't do this, oh, are you doing this, are you killing yourself eating this, are you, whatever it is they say, you are opening yourself to a lot of issues. And you know what, doing that thing may work for somebody that you don't even know about. Prime example, I know quite a few of you all do OMAD, and you are successful, you're losing weight, you're thriving, you feel so good, and have zero issues. But when I did it, I lost my hair, lost my periods, I was hangry, I was just in a bad mood. I did it for 2 months, maybe 3. And yeah, so I cannot and do not want to step out and be like, oh, you guys, OMAD's terrible, you're going to lose your hair, you're never going to eat enough to do this, and you're going to, you know, you're killing yourself by eating OMAD and blah, 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 and your hormones are getting wrecked because you're eating OMAD. No, I can't be saying stuff like that, because you know what? It's working for you. Maybe not for me, but it's working for you. So, anyway, my rant. No, Terri caught it though. That's my rant for the day. So I'm gonna let you wild things go. I'm gonna wipe out my little bowl here. Throw this away. And get on inside and go get me some afternoon coffee. Get my hat back on, because this hair is a hot mess. So, alright. I love you people. And don't just listen to somebody because they're saying stuff and they sound like they know what they're doing and they have some kind of degree or something. Don't just listen to people. You got to be your own advocate. If you want to try it, rock on. If it kills you, don't try it again. Okay, bye. Howdy do. We are home and hungry. So for my supper tonight, I did not add any eggs or butter. It's just a ribeye. I said to myself, self, let's just have a ribeye. Let's lay off the butter for tonight, lay off the eggs for tonight. Let's just have a nice ribeye. So that's what I got tonight, is a nice ribeye. So I air fried it. Mine has a meat button. And so I air fried it for 14 minutes. And then I pulled it out, and then I cranked up my cast iron skillet and I seared it. And so my mom I needed to go to the DMV tomorrow, but I lucked out and I went straight out of work. Tell you what, as soon as we're done, I'm going after this thing. I'm ready to pop it. It's right there. It just needs popping. It's getting bigger and sore. It needs me just to, but I won't do it on camera. Anyway, so I go into DMV. I got stickers already for my car. I ran by Walmart, picked up my meds. I had refills ready. And then tomorrow, the only thing I have to leave my house for is Walmart. So I'm very curious to find out if the yellow stickers are more on Friday versus Saturday. Like, I don't know. I don't really know, like, if they, if they tend to have more at one time or the other. I'll let you know. Because I always go Saturday. So we'll find out. Now, my creamy tonight, it is, where's my sticker? It's chocolate peanut butter and snickerdoodle. Man, this one's going to be really good. Chocolate peanut butter is already good, but you mix snickerdoodle. Like a candy bar. I ordered for my next keto chow. I told you I ordered banana and I ordered an apple pie. So I'm not sure what I'll mix with them. I do want to put a banana with the chocolate. And then the apple pie, I'm like, do I mix that with like a snickerdoodle? That cinnamony kind of flavor, that might be good. Or do I mix it with the vanilla? So it'll be like a apple pie with ice cream maybe? Or do I mix it with chocolate? But I don't think chocolate. So anyway, that'll be in my next order that comes. So I don't know what. I know a couple of y'all said you mix combinations. So if you make creamies and you do mix them up with the keto chows, let me know. So, all right, well, that's all I got for you. I'm hungry and I don't have to be around people tomorrow. So I'm just going to hibernate, except for Walmart in the morning. So I'll see you tomorrow. We got a long list of things to talk about and do tomorrow. All right, bye.